Today's video is called, what is the internet? Right now, most people think the internet is just that thing that you go like clicky clicky on your computer and then, you know, things shoot into space and other things go around here to other things, and somehow you can post your photos on Instagram. And that's pretty much it. Or you can watch your funny cat videos, because let's face it, who doesn't love a good funny cat video? Stay till the end, you're gonna learn some really cool stuff you probably definitely don't know. Or maybe you do, if you're one of those internet nerds like me. But stay till the end, because you're gonna learn some good stuff. Just for fun, go ahead and comment. I wanna see what you think the internet is. Like, what's your description? Even before you get to the end of the video, just comment below and say what you think the internet is. It'll be fun to see what everybody says. Here's a little background so you actually understand what the internet is. What is this thing called the internet and how does it work? This is a non-technical video. Again, it's part of my daily video series on business, tech, and life. So you actually get an understanding of what these things are. So this project that was actually started as a Department of Defense project is the reason we have the internet today. It expanded from there as a research tool so that you could actually share and look up information that was research information. Now we have funny cat videos, people falling down and hurting themselves, and other people doing dumb things. Welcome to the internet we have today. The internet is a global network of computers. Global, like the whole planet. Network of computers, they are connected together. Now to get the full picture of the internet, there's two things I'm going to explain to you as concepts, and once you get this, I think you'll have a whole new understanding of what we're talking about when we say the internet. First off is the computers that are networked together, they're connected together, right? Those are a specialized type of computer. They're called a server. And the reason they're called a server is because they basically store files on them. Just like your computer. If you open a Word document, you store it on your computer, it's stored on your computer as a file. The servers are no different. They actually have files stored on them, and they are called servers because when you go to request the information, they get served up. They get served to you. Aha, see? There's some logic in there. There's a little bit. Simplicity is the information that's stored on those servers are just files. It's just data that's actually stored there. So it's text and images and gobbledygook that looks kind of like this, and that is what is on those computers called servers. So these things all connected together, that gives us the internet that we have. It gives us the freedom to look up and know anything pretty much anytime, simply because somebody wanted to actually connect the world together. The other part to know is that when the internet started, it didn't have fancy names like google.com, yahoo.com, and all these other things.com. It didn't have all of that. It started off with these fancy numbers called an IP address. That's Internet Protocol Address. Internet Protocol Address. Internet, the interwebs thing that we use all day to look at our salads and our Facebook videos. And protocol is a way of doing something. It's a procedure. So the Internet Protocol Address tells us, here's the actual number system that we all agree on, that when you type this number in, you're going to actually get to this website. So a whole bunch of really, really smart guys realize we need easier ways to remember these names. You need simple ways. We can actually use words to find things on the internet. So they came up with a way we all agree on so that we can use names with things like .com at the end, because it's a lot easier to remember google.com than it is 187.162.191.103. I mean, unless you're like a mathematician and that's just super easy for you to remember, then you win. I have nothing to say about that. It's good to know how the internet works, especially if you are in the internet business. A lot of people don't even know how it works, and it's really important to know how this whole thing works. It's quite simple, really. I mean, again, there's some guys who will say, technically, it's actually blah, blah, blah. Fine. Cool, man. Hey, got it. You can just, stand over there and be quiet for a second. You're not on my YouTube video. So get out there and keep sharing your salads with the world, and your steak and your bacon-wrapped bacon, because you know what? Everybody needs to know what everybody is eating at all times of the day. This is why a bunch of smart guys spent a lot of time to put together this whole internet thing. I'm happy to share this video with you. I hope it makes sense and brings some clarity to you on what the internet is. Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow.